Hmm. Oh. Yes!
Sure. Let's go with this. I want to play it with the Ks. Okay. We've got green recruits and spore launchers. It's really good. Entropy Pyre. Evolutionary... these are both really strong. I'm going to take Evolutionary Instinct between these two. Gives us, like, immediate payoff. So Dire Channel is what we play when we have definitive tanks. I'm going to go Titan Channel here, I think. And I think I probably want to go Titan Channel into the other one later. I think I can take this. So I need to go Spore Launcher on the bottom with nothing else. Then probably Soul Guard. I want to try to win on the bottom floor. I don't have any game plan with my Mollusk Mages right now. It's just kind of a bummer. I guess I put them behind the Soul Guard. Spore Touch this. Let's see. I think I just need to build up shards more than anything else. Let's see. If I emerge at 4... If I emerge at 4... if I emerge at 5, he's an 80-80. Or no, 40-40. 40-40 probably wins this fight. Green recruits are also quite nice. The extra shards in them are funny. They don't matter. We get it, yeah. I know these green recruits are also, these green recruits with this guy are just pretty good for setting this up. If I can get Endless on a green recruit, we're going to have a really good setup on the bottom floor. Energy Siphon is a very easy playable card, so we can grab that. Third green recruit is actually not bad. I'm going to take it. Our bottom floor right now is very dependent on these green recruits, so I want to make sure I'm getting them. So getting Spell Chain on anything really helps Soul Guard. I benefit more from Under Legion units, and I'd really like to find either Dualism or Endless. I also need a tank. We could maybe find a Puffball. Let's see what we can do. Okay, our options are Smidge and Immortal Stone. Okay, so we got the Immortal Stone. That's awesome. Oh, we can totally play this Amorous Inoki on the bottom floor with Smidge Stone guy. Okay, this is cooking. This is really good. We're getting handed a lot of good stuff before even getting to our, before even getting into, well, whatever we do with Soul Guard. The rest of this is really good. We're on Entropy again, of course. Bloody Harvest, Strixen Hallow. Unfortunately, mushrooms, like, really feed into this. I'm going to take plus 20 on a Mollusk Mage. Make it a little less likely to incidentally die in certain cases. And I'm going to take a Mossy Stone onto the Spore Launcher for the same reason. The Spore Launcher will mostly sit at the back, but in some of the early fights, like, I'm taking this for Hard-Headed Archeon, basically. Hard-Headed Archeon can kind of mess him up. I'm supposed to play the Inoki first there. But it's okay. fight's over, everybody can go home. I'm not entirely kidding. Oh, that's not the endless one. But with this configuration, we have a spare space to play any of the green guys that show up. Need to play basically anything here. Soul Guard going. He doesn't need to come out. There's that. That basically kills that row. Need to Spore Touch both of these targets. I can play this Mollusk Mage, and it won't die. And I can do that. 33 damage there means you have 23 health left. You're a Flagellant. You'll kill yourself on the way up. The new Titan channel is really fascinating because you really don't have to bring it out until the absolute last moment. Which, as we see here, doesn't necessarily come up. Because we've got piles of, like, regen, a big old troop, and a lot of decay, so we just punch him down. Let's see. I'll take an offering token. Ooh, I think I like the Infectory most here. We can play Infectory very cleanly on our bottom floor. Since I just found a room, I'm probably going to check for another unit. Get the Merchant of Steel. What are we looking for? We're looking for more direction, actually. We're looking for more stuff to do. Hardstone and Titanstone. I think I'm getting a Titanstone Puffball to hang out with me on my second floor. I don't think I Largestone him because I kind of like having a place for the Mollusk Mages to sit, I guess. I suppose it's not super important. I will Heartstone the other Mollusk Mage. This is a case where we're just not under a lot of pressure. I'm gonna Mossy Stone the Puffball. I think I have a solid game plan up to ring 6 or so. Search deeper. Nothing new. I'll try one more time. Large wing. I will take the large wing. I probably want large wing for the puffball, because its stat line matters more than the Spore Launcher's stat line. So we've just got a whole lot of decay output, even without Soul Guard doing much. So yeah, Soul Guard just doesn't really have to lift a finger here. It's pretty much the Inoki Spore Launcher and the Puffball will control the majority of this fight. Oh, and he can fly too. It's like an also, by the way, this. Some Forgone Powers. The funny thing about the flight is we can correct him in the order if we need to. Infectory goes out. With the Infectory, I think we just Spore Touch these two. Why are they all Spore Touch? Why are they all decaying? Did I rally? How did I rally? I didn't kill anything. So we did not apply a third unique status to anything to propagate, right? No, okay, I see. We triggered the sap from the Shield Bearer, which put a third unique status on the fungi, which propagated the fungi, which triggered rally, which did that. A little complicated. We get this out so that Archeon has more places to go. Stack up some shards. There's our Endless Green Recruit. Play that for kicks. Play this out. The fight is pretty much over, in effect. I feel like there should be an achievement tied to Titan Channel Soul Guard for having him stay asleep the entire time. That would be pretty funny. I think we might be taking floor space so that we can play more green recruits to our bottom card. I'm not 100% on that. We could take card draw to overcome our endless green recruit. We're on Pyre of Entropy. We never take card draw with Pyre of Entropy. Just get that right out of my mind. Put you back up front for free. What are you at? Decay 30? That's cute. Yeah, you're dead. Super dead. And yeah, Soulguard doesn't wake up for this fight. Come get me later. Let's see. I can totally take Siren Song here. We don't need a top 4. Balmabello. Balmabello. Balmabello with 2 unique statuses and Evolutionary Instinct. This is kind of crazy. It's definitely Balmabello. The only question is, like, what exactly I want to accomplish with him. I'm going to take Heaven's Light. I think we're probably not going to be deploying Balmabello right now. But this unit is crazy. I can play him anywhere. I'm going to go over here. Trinket. I don't think I'm taking Pyrestone Housing. So Balmabello already has regen, so we cannot get a 3rd unique status onto him with the upgrader. It'd be funny if we were playing like this plus Banished, or if you're playing this with Banished or Lazarus or Hellhorn, you can use Evolutionary Instinct with any of their faction upgrades to put a 3rd status on Balmabello when he comes into play. If that 3rd status is Reanimate under Lazarus, he's gonna get to do his Extinguish twice, although on the 2nd Extinguish, the first Extinguish moves over all of his Reanimate stacks, so it's not as crazy as it could be. Anyway, we're grabbing Emon. It lets us channel more. It's good. We're going to purge a Spear Steward. I don't want to draw the thing. Our top 4 is already settled. It doesn't matter. Ooh, okay. Let's see. I just kind of want to send it. I think it's awoken. We can channel Song into Balmabello sometimes. That's pretty funny. And Old Growth is very funny with Amorous Inoki because we have a bunch of regen to play off of it. But I don't think that helps us win with the channel Song. So, Channel Song is best when you're applying it to a unit whose stats matter, and that is the unfortunate thing. The stats on Balmabello are not super important, but he does have a bunch of spikes, and it's cool. We might find more buffs to throw on him. He's good with Propagate. I think we can take a Thorn Guard. Most of our kill power comes out of just, like, troop spawn bullshit. Let's remember to play the Inoki first. It's theoretically important that we do that. And the Balmabello just comes out whenever you draw it. Or like now. Oh, right, the channel song will also be grabbing my green recruits a lot of the time. Huh. Probably gives them too many stats if it draws them. I kind of need the Infectory out more than I need to play the Balmabello. Emot channel song. I didn't even think about how good that is. I mean, I kind of need to play something to this floor just to trigger the rally. Might as well do this. For now, we're too powerful to worry about what exactly we're playing. That sure does get us shards. Yeah, the rest of this is fine. As long as the Malevolent Hunter is dying, we're okay. You know, funnily, the Corruption caused us to propagate here. I have to Spore Touch to get that Collector. Do I have to do it twice? That's 6 damage. Why aren't you reading dead? Wait, is he not reading dead because he's Siren Songs? And then he gets killed by the Pyre, though, right? Alright, I'm gonna move on and figure that out in a sec. Time for Soul Guard to wake up? I don't think it is. It's time for us to do this. 9 shards. Oh, that's actually a lot of stats. Soul Guard might have to punch this Executioner guy. If Soul Guard wakes up now, he still doesn't get to punch the Executioner. Because the Penitent Prayer Stone only dies on dots. Which means that Soul Guard would not get to hit it. Okay, yeah, we do get it. Preview just looks weird when you have a Siren Song up. Like, similarly, this Fallen Executioner is going to the Pyre and getting killed by the Siren Song. Play you. Get you out of the deck. Some Emot stuff. More of that. All of you horribly die. Wow, that's a lot of decay. Hey, Balmabello showed up. I guess I play him over here. That actually makes him propagate. Spell weakness him. You got 2 extra spikes and regen. I think we don't need to wake up Soul Guard. Like, you're definitely dead here. Before I play the green recruit. Kills you even more. You get so much decay. So gross. Get slapped by a pile of mushrooms is a sentence you did not think you would hear. Do we want Deep Offering? Maybe. Deep Offering might help us fish our green recruits in some circumstances. I think it's good. Surprised I have mastered it. I didn't think I had. Can we play the Great Decay? It's certainly weird with Soul Guard. Soul Guard seems like the kind of person who does not want to play with the Great Decay. But to be frank, if we play every spell in our deck, he's probably good enough, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13-ish. If I have 14 shards in Soul Guard, he can wake up just fine. We can totally play the Great Decay. It speeds us up. Makes everything mad cheap. Okay. We can definitely upgrade Balmabello. We can duplicate some stuff. This is not a magic upgrader. That's what I would actually care about. That's like the real choice. I'll just come over here. Sinner's Salve Pyre of Entropy is like unfair, so we'll take it. Like stupidly good. We could dualism the Balmabello for kicks. Yeah, we're like in the realm of doing extra powerful stuff that's funny. And this is funny. He's got Regen 32 printed on him. That's hilarious. I don't really have anybody to multi-strike. I don't care about multi-strike. This is where we are. I don't know if I card purge anymore, because I can drop my Calcified Embers for free. I can play all my Vengeful Shards for free. It's actually probably worse for me to remove my Calcified Embers now, because I'm on Pyre of Entropy. It doesn't matter. Do we Heartstone anybody? I'll Heartstone the Amorous Inoki. Maybe that matters? Maybe that matters. Maybe that's a thing. Hold on. I'm gonna duplicate... maybe Channel Song? I think duplicating Channel Song is pretty fun. Let's hit it. I actually don't know if I can take this Heaven Seal. Despite being very powerful, so much of our power is on Decay. If a unit slips out on Decay... wait. They do take 100 damage on the top floor for free because of Siren's Song. This is a needless risk. I don't need this money. I'm strong enough. I need to be mindful of, like, I don't have to evaluate this based on whether or not I can win it. I can evaluate it based on whether or not it's necessary or smart to do. Play those. I'll prefer to grab things that come out of the deck forever. Try and mollusk up this floor. I want to leave room for the Balmabello because we want to put him... we want the Balmabello to buff up the Prickly Puffball. We don't care about emoting the Great Decay, so I'm going to do this. For shards. Do this, makes these free. He's got 45 damage showing, so I don't need to wake up Soul Guard for this. Balmabello only hits for 15. Spore Touch gets the Collector. I'll drop that, even though it might reduce my card draw over time. Play those goons. Balmabello sure does show up. Consume more cards. Normally, you wouldn't want to play the Great Decay at all with Pyre of Entropy, because we can get to a point where our deck is mostly Corruptions. But because we can play the Blights for free, we can just do this. And it's fine. I have no units in my deck for Channel Song to hit, so we probably don't play Channel Song. Doesn't matter. I'll play it anyway. It's not like Channel Song has a continuing purpose in the deck, so we get rid of it. This is gross. This is no more hits, so I should not have played it first, technically, but... yep. Sure. I have played almost every spell available to me. You're dead on the first floor, aren't you? You are. It's like faffing about. So it's not the Incant, Strix, and Hallow. I think I just beat these guys up no matter what their stats are. There's gotta be a point where this mushroom stack stops doing this, right? Oh my god. He couldn't kill the green recruit because the green recruit had too much health and regen. He could not do it. Couldn't do it. I mean, I guess I take Ice and Fire because it's like a free play. Does this mean that I put Soul Guard on the top floor? Probably not, right? No, there's no way this helps. I can take Pandemic. Yep. Cool. Yep. Pandemic plus the Great Decay is an insane synergy that goes crazier because we have Emote Tome. And the insane synergy is we turn our deck into nothing but Pandemics. It's really funny. Then we Holy Stone the Pandemics. We want to re-roll to try and hit Dualism. We got it. Then we double stack the Pandemics. We're gonna play Pandemics forever. There will be nothing but Pandemics. Oh my god, I've hit like 4 powerful synergies in the same run. There's no reason to drop the Spear Stewards and Shield Stewards because we fish them out with Channel Songs. We duplicate the Pandemics so that it, like, plays crazier. Alright, everything comes down to how fast we draw through the bullshit. Because we've got, like, 4 different bullshit things going on. Of course, we draw 8 cards a turn, so... Pyre of Entropy is already not fair. With Sinner's Salve, it's less fair, and we've drawn, like, everything else possible to make it unfair. All at once. Infectory is a meaningful part of the combo, because without the Infectory, we can lose the Spore Launcher sometimes. Didn't happen today, so, yeah. I don't want to play the Mollusk Mage, we want to play the Great Decay. We want to emote this. Do this, just card selecting a little bit. Great Decay, Energy Siphon, this. Right. Hey, they actually killed our troop. So to be fair, like, Hallow and Strix are going to get a lot out of their Siphon and Revenge triggers. Just like, you know, good luck, buddy. I'm behind 50 mushrooms. We are not building a lot of mushroom stack, but we're still building some mushroom stack. Spore Touch. Pandemic. Oh look, you're only hitting for 8 now. It's funny. Deep Offering. Channel Song. Recruit. We want the Endless one closer to the front. I messed that up a little bit. We can double Channel Song. There are 3 targets. Unfortunately, we don't get Balmabello as the target, but this is still a lot of power out of nowhere. Yeah, let's bring out the Balmabello. This guy's not quite dead. It's really funny to watch all of, like, the dot applications tick up. Great. He sure is swinging for 50. Balmabello's still alive. We want to emote the Pandemic here. So Strix doesn't do damage anymore. They've lost that privilege. I have no energy tricks, unfortunately. Yeah, so Strix is invalidated, pretty much. Hallow still matters. He still hits like a truck. Hitting for 66. For now. Because, now, I sure am going to play 3 copies of this Pandemic onto him and add Sap 12. And we're healing ourselves every time. I think I was only healing for 1. I didn't check my health at the start of the turn. We'll find out next time we play more Pandemics. We're drawing 8 cards. We have like an 11-card deck. Most of our deck should be Pandemics. It's getting there. Our deck is basically a pile of Blights, a green recruit, and a bunch of Pandemics. That's all we really look to play. So, let's see. I don't need to worry about you. You're definitely dying. I still haven't brought back Soul Guard. I haven't brought out Soul Guard. It's a boss fight. And I don't care. You don't need to hurt. So 85 goes to 86. Yeah, we're just getting 1 health per. It's fine, though. We're still directly turning all of our energy into health. I want to see if these guys actually, like, make it to me with a kill. Oh, they're dead on this floor. Soul Guard continues to sleep. And I invent more health. Do I want to mitosis cap something? I think mitosis capping certain units. I mean, we can maybe mitosis cap the puffball. Feels strong. I don't have enough sap for deadly variant. Deep offering's okay. I'll take the mitosis though. I think it's Limbo Solace. No, I'm on Pyre of Entropy. It's crazy. Stupid. I mean, these are not Merchants of Magic, which is the only thing I actually care about. Our health is not a limiting resource. We don't really need to Unstable Vortex anything. We check events. Events are probably the biggest gains we can do. I'm going to keep Titan channeling him and continue to see how little he can participate. The Spell Sanctum might speed us up. The Hall of Mirrors is also broken as hell. I'm locked to the Infectory on the bottom floor. I like the Siren Song on the top floor. So we have the option of Spell Sanctum in the middle floor. It's not super impactful. It probably results in the late game in us playing like a bunch of free Pandemics. I think they still heal us for 1. I think the discount applied by the Spell Sanctum is the same as the discount that is applied by Tethys, where you still Holy Stone based off of the original value, but the discount that is applied by the Great Decay is applied to the card, so Holy Stone sees that discount and heals for less. It's pretty confusing. Let's check the event. What do you want to do to my deck? Cards. Buddy, I'm not even here for this. I don't want any of this, actually. Like, I guess I could put spells in a box to maybe influence draw order a little bit. The problem with it is, if I put spells in a box, then I cannot play the Great Decay until I've opened the box. And putting the Great Decay in the box doesn't help or change anything. It probably creates a more clumsy turn. As what am I doing then? I'd have to put the Great Decay, Offering Token, and like Energy Siphon in the box, so that I'm sure that I can play the other cards that come out of the box immediately. Otherwise, I get cramped. I'm not taking any of this; it just slows me down. Yeah, I don't need that heat. I'm strong enough to kill the Titans. My only concern is if this Spore Launcher might die. And I actually have a fallback if that happens. Like, if the Spore Launcher's under that threat, I can fly the Puffball down to block a hit. I am going to Mitosis Cap the Puffball, because I think having 2 Puffballs would be super cool. Mollusk Mage. Let's see. I want him dead. There we go. We are dependent on these green recruits. If we don't draw green recruits, things can go wrong. I'm going to go for a double channel song play. Let's see. This guy can go visit the pyre, and it does not cause a problem. I just need to make sure that this other guy in the back is decaying to death, which I think we're on track for. No, he's going to have 1 reanimate on his way to the fire this time. Unless I find another answer to that. Drop those. Channel Song has 2 targets, but I'm more concerned about playing the Great Decay. I think if I Channel Song, then play the Great Decay, the second Channel Song will see the discount. That was true. We got the big Balmabello. Mollusk Mage doesn't actually help us break through here, but I'm going to play him anyway. This is where Balmabello likes to sit, so we're going to play him there. Looks like I'm probably taking 9. We'll just have to heal through it later. This Spore Touch doesn't quite kill this guy, right? Oh no, it's 3 per, so that works. Spore Touch is a good card. This guy has a lot of health. Maybe I want to wake up Solgard to hit him. Wait. I have Siren Song in my next draw. Days 3. Days 3 gets him. This guy's not going to hurt my fire, just because I play Siren Song. I take 9 fire damage from the Reanimator Goon. I was supposed to play Pandemic there. This guy, he gets Dazed 3. His dot damage is 37. So, per day's turn, he takes a little over 100 health. He's dead. Do I need to wake up Solgard for you? He's taking 99 damage off K, which means, per this math, I'm pretty sure he's dead. Oh, when they get the days, if they had 2 dots, they proliferate, which affects the dots, but not. Thankfully, the days doesn't propagate. This cannot apply to the days. It's not even more insane. Okay, yeah. So 96 damage. The sap propagates when he hits top floor, and then he takes he takes 96 plus 85 three times over. He's dead. I pandemic him twice. He's 2 sap to hurt the fire. He's already dead. I almost misclicked. Offering token, drop that. Keep offering for no reason. Actually, the reason is so that I can burn through more on my deck. Get rid of these cards. I don't want to see them. The only card I want to see is Pandemic so that we can maximize our heal. Math was correct. Awesome. Green Recruit, the only meaningful card left. You're dead. You're both dead. It's like, they're dead, and they can't hurt me. And my bottom floor is continuing to scale in its weird little way. Rax is dead on the first floor before I pandemic him. Soul Guard continues to sleep. This is so silly. I haven't had to run this silly in a while. Man, what was my last run that was this one? Shoot, I'd have to go back through some videos. I think some of the Baron Grael runs were pretty crazy. We got a lot of stats. What is it that actually gets him here? Oh, he still hasn't killed this green recruit. And he's still failing to kill this green recruit because it has too much regen. And then once it dies, it's going to pop into another troop stack, which hits him with more decay, which probably kills him. Wow. Yep. Yeah, he sure popped it and then immediately took like 90, or took like, yeah, 9 decay-ish. I mean, this Glacial Seal is playable, right? Yeah, it is. It's really playable. I can play Grow Room on the middle floor. Grow Room with the Balm of Bellows, funny. It's probably good. I don't really need the Pyre Remains. I think I checked the Merchant of Magic here. If I hit Intrinsic on the Great Decay, it's all over. Called it. Called shot. We start the fight by playing the Great Decay for free. Cards in our deck are not real. They don't matter. Found a Cuddlebeard. I could take Crown of the Eternal. I don't need to take Crown of the Eternal. How many creatures do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have too many creatures to take Departure Manifest. Even if I remove the Stewards, can't really take Departure Manifest. Grab this. That has happened every time Departure Manifest has ever been in the store. I've always looked at it and said, I cannot take this. I have too many bodies. And usually it's because I have, usually it's because I'm on one of the factions that has a Goober unit that I can't play. This time it's because I just happen to have 3 green recruits and 2 mollusk mages. And 2 green recruits, 2 mollusk mages were in my initial draft. I could not really get around those. The Vortex out something. Something that doesn't matter. What are the worst cards here? I don't know. I don't even know. This is stuff that's going to go away anyway. So I just need to remove a couple cards that might obstruct me from getting to my green recruits in a timely fashion. Because I still do need the green recruits to hold down the bottom floor. Did I re-roll this? Oh. Twisting Mycelium and Ever-Churning Soil both help us in a couple ways. I think Ever-Churning Soil probably doesn't work, because I think the Pyre of Entropy is probably getting us to 10 draw. Twisting Mycelium might actually interfere with my middle car. How much do I need the Revenge in the middle car? Don't know. But I do use Revenge and Spikes in the middle car, and I need to be able to play the Balmabello. This sure does spawn 2 every round. This is probably worth it. It might cause me some inconvenience, but it's not going to lose me the game. Was there something I want to remove Consume on so that it survives? I could remove Consume on the Deep Offering. Wait, this is funny. So, with this, through the Great Decay, we get, Deep Offering, goes down to 0 cost, and we can play it every time we hit it, which is pretty good. It doesn't go infinite because we have too many, blights, but this is definitely a viable infinite setup on some, playthroughs. Because I could have another, like, if I had a non-consumable Spore Touch, and I got my deck down to less than 5 cards, this would go infinite. So the Great Decay is an infinite enabler. That's a note. It's probably like almost obvious on the tin that it's an infinite enabler, and this is a very specific setup. I also think that the notes on the update they made to I think the notes on the update they made to the offering were along the lines of, this makes it harder to play infinites off of Deep Offering, not that it makes it impossible. This Mitosis Cap is a free space. We don't want the Great Decay to be the first spell we play. I'm gonna open with a Spore Touch then. Spore Touch, Great Decay, Spore Touch, Offering Token, play the Grow Room, ditch that. Grow Room, no room for the Mollusk Mage there. I don't want to bog up this car, I think that could be a problem. Deep Offering, Green Recruit, Infectory, Vengeful Shard, and the Song. Okay. Pretty good first turn. We got everything we needed, so we win. Pretty sure. The silence on this floor probably matters. It can't silence the Endless, but it prevents us from doing the rally. I'll put the Balmabello here, probably. I think I Pandemic you to death. So the top car needs to be able to kill a lot of this stuff, then. I don't have anywhere for the Spear Steward. Yeah, we lose some of our Extinguishes and Decays and all that other good stuff. I don't have space for this Glacial Seal because of these fungi. I could fly the Prickly Puffball somewhere to get more space on the top floor. How do we feel about Curses of Entropy? We probably just suck them up because we have healing bullshit. Where do we want to play cards? So the Purified Souls are dying to the Spikes and the Balmabello. I don't think I want to give this guy too much plus attack because it could turn into a problem. We just let the Siren Song kill him. Which means I just want to consume these cards to thin the deck. So that floor is dead. Super dead. So these guys get sent up here where they die. Fungi gets taken out. That's fine. Let's invalidate your existence. Take the Curse of Entropy damage. You should be out healing it in this space. I don't want to redraw the Spear Steward. Get out of my face. You know, the last run that was funnier than this was the Mushy Room run. That was hilarious. So play that. I have to worry about this Deafening Herald. I don't want to cast too much in this Chosen Ardent either. See. This guy only ever gets to interact with the boss. This guy gets escorted to the top floor where he dies. Drop the Vengeful Shards. I think I Spore Touch you twice. It's not quite lethal because of Titan Skin. Then let's Deep Offering. Sure did find another Spore Touch. Appreciate that. This is probably fine. I just need to check the top floor real quick. Sure is nothing here that says silence. Okay, so you've got 75 damage. He's taking about 153 times. He's dealt with. So I might have to wake up Soul Guard to punch these two. Deep Offering with Emot. Oh look, I can just remove all of their attack value. Deep Offering again. Okay, so he's dead, and he's dead. Yeah, okay. Soul Guard continues to be unnecessary. Our mushroom stack is scaled beyond all reason. Scaling out of its mind. I appear to have the space down here for a Mollusk Mage if I wanted to play it. This guy's taking like 100 and... He's taking over 153 times. He's dead. That was the math that I had to do. He will be under 450 health, so he's dead. Yep. We are fine. Seraph is dead. So we are maximizing health gains. I might be able to draw more pandemics. Oh, the pandemics don't cost 0. I didn't go for the Spell Sanctum version of this. Soul Guard continues to sleep. Slept through the entire Seraph fight. Here we go. Should be a good capstone for tonight. I didn't get as many wins as I wanted to. We were really struggling with those Tethys runs to get them to come together. Incant, Strix, and Hallow really punked me. Oh, I have 3 prickly puffballs now. That's right. I can fly one of these prickly puffballs to the top. They're like the essence of spare units. Just gonna throw them away to do more damage. Factory has to go out. We want to play the Great Decay, but we don't want it to be the first thing we play. Put that on you for extra health. We want to start with Channel Song. Oh, we found our Endless Green Recruit. Cool. And now he's going to have big stats for the whole fight. Cool. Found a Glacial Seal. Some stats up there. Spore Touch on our Incant floor. Let's see. I'm going to put both of these guys up in front of the Fungi for this fight. Try and push damage faster. Get out of here. Row Room, second recruit. Play those. Energy Siphon, double. Oh right, I should be doubling Firelight. This doesn't matter much. I want to prioritize the things that I can consume out of the game plan. We actually do get swept. We have no countermeasure for sweep, but the Inoki gives us stats beyond all, like, reckoning. So we just move on with it. We hit the double Pyrolites. Spore Touch on you. Playing this, I'll have to fly out the Prickly Puffball to get the Balmabello in later. And I discard the Curse of Entropy to avoid the damage. Just because. Because we can. Yeah. They killed all the green recruits at once, and that just, like, scaled the floor insanely. We'll hit up a double Channel Song to get the last of my units out of the deck. Do I want to do that? Wait, this says there are 2 available. Okay, so I guess this doesn't care about the draw pile. I'm going to double Firelight. Single Channel Song. Gets us a Mollusk Mage. He's going to hang out down here. I don't really have other places for him to stay. Gonna decay you. Is Sap and Decay propagated because of the Spell Shield? It's pretty funny. Yep. So he's not gonna hurt our Pyre anymore. Firelight. Firelight. Pandemic. Pandemic. So we start removing Savagery's attacks. He will no longer be a threat. He will be neutralized. Guys, I don't think Soul Guard has to be here. I do not think he's necessary. Drop all of those. Move you up out of here. Play Balmabello. Firelight. I played that on the Chosen Art, and I'm not supposed to do that. Okay, Dominion is well and truly dead, so we don't need double Firelights anymore. sure do have a lot of Vengeful Shards in the 10 cards per turn that we're drawing. You can be sapped a little more. You too. There's no reason to play the Pyrelights, right? Well, the Balma Bellow's dying. So there is that. There's no reason to play these Pyrelights. That's all fine. Pandemic. It's more about the decay right now. We are preventing him from trampling into the Glacial Seal. We play Pyrelights just for the incant Glacial Seal value. Solgard doesn't need to wake up. I would win this fight a lot faster if I woke up Solgard. I'm just doing this for, like, the giggles. This is thumbnail value right now. We're gonna deep offering these cards, so real quick. Oh, you guys are threatening to hurt me? We'll do no such thing. It's a flex. Totally flex. And, also, I think our Glacial Seal doesn't have to die, right? Are we killing on bottom floor? Glacial Seal lives! Hooray! Oh, wild. Good to see you, Billy. That was so Goof Troop. Beautiful. All right. Glad we got to close on a fun one. Every run I've made the Great Decay work, which doesn't take a whole lot. It's been pretty wild. Our last Great Decay nonsense was on a Melting Remnant run, so that was, like, really easy to make that work. But this one, we still made it work pretty much in Under Legion. The Stygian cards didn't participate a whole bunch. We got a lot of value out of the room, the top floor. But really, the value that we got... Let me check the run summary here. The value that we got out of our, where's it at? Blech. Out of our Siren Song was that we didn't have to wake up Solgard. If we woke up Solgard, we probably didn't need the Siren Song, but it was really funny. I'm going to generate a challenge out of this in case anybody wants to check out this seed, because this is something you can do. So if you want to enjoy this, like, Insano run for a little bit, and maybe see if you can break, like, the 50k score that I got, you probably can if you wake up Solgard. Then here we go. The challenge for that is... What's it? It's named Ending Tired Bread. So you can do that at the end of any run you do if you want to share that with people. They were talking about that a bit more during their recent chatter on the patch. This has been available the whole time in the game. And I think this is a super cool feature, so you can share, like, cursed seeds with people and try to score max. This is really great. You can also, like, make differences to the challenge. So you can clone the challenge, which I think is, like, if you wanted to add more spice to it, you can. It's pretty cool. All right. That's going to be the end of our runs for tonight.